You're pretty when I'm drunk.
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 And I'm pretty fucking drunk.
Hey guys, Monday. First off, got some beer mail, and this one doesn't look good, but that's from NYHalfassprepper. But before we do that, I got a I got something from Hefty67. First there's a note. Dear Eric, I just wanted you to have my favorite pair of underwear. Every time I wore them, I thought of you. Love, Hefty67. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Hefty67. Now, I don't know if you can see this. This is. I just kind of wanted to document this. This is what I got to deal with quite a bit. You know, is it really so hard to show an ounce? No pun intended. Is it really so hard to take a little, pride in your work and not treat this shit like it's part of a rugby match? I don't want to get this. Appears to be staying in the bag, so. Okay. Oop. First he sent the mug. That made it. Here we go again. Something from Scotland. This one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, and another one with a easily pronounced name. Another one from the same company. Oh, and there's the culprit. All the bottles and the glass make it, but the can does not. I am not. I'm not gonna let this go to waste. Sorry, Jeff. Let's see if we can. Okay, so This is No Limits Hefeweizen. Kind of has a strong kind of pungenty kind of an ass taste to it. It's 5% by volume, and I guess I really can't count that as a honest review. Okay, thank you, NYHalfassprepper, for the beers. Let's see, today's review. Sorry, I can't use the glass. We are looking at Dragon's Milk Ale aged in oak barrels. This is part of their reserve series. This one is with roasted chilies, and it comes in at 11%. Oh. And we already know that it has to be great because it has the foil. It would have been better if it was gold, but it should still be okay. So let's get into this. Yeah, it's been a while. Let's let the Enterprise do this. Let's do this. Well, I don't know what's under there, but that's what the bottle top looks like. And the pour goes something like this. I am a fan of the normal Dragon Stout. Very dark. We had some, you know, typical head. No, it's get the roasted malts. Granted, I believe he's a very new subscriber. Another guy that's got a brew review channel. I made a comment that it was sad that I have to use Beer Advocate to do my reviews. Really? Did anybody take that last video seriously? By the way, that was... Really want to say thank you. A few people didn't. I did put his link in the box, but that was Glockgeist helping me, you know, get through that review. Okay, so a little bit of vanilla. Got the roasted malts, and I think I'm probably screwed for a little while on the whole nose thing. You know, this time of the year. My truck actually looks more green from pollen than it does blue from the paint. So, cheers, guys. Nice. I've had beers that had the cayenne in them, and different cayenne, and we had the one with the hot peppers in it, like for instance chocolate sombrero from Clown Shoes. That's supposed to have cayenne in it, and none of them have really had any kind of a kick. This is like your classic Yeah, you can feel that. That's awesome. Like your classic they're like their classic version, but you definitely pick up on those chilies. Right up front, you get almost you get the roasted malts and like a little kind of the, either a little bit of a carbonation hit or similar to, like a little bit of a hoppiness right in the very front. And then right behind that, you really notice the chilies in there. This is I guess technically speaking, it is it's aged in oak barrels, but it doesn't necessarily say that there was ever anything in the barrels, at least that I'm aware of prior to that. Beer is aged with chili peppers in barrels. Sneak out of the dragon's milk cellar. This earthy, peppery character mingles with the dark roasted tones of dragon's milk as the spice slowly warms your palate, which it does. Deep malt character pairs well with red meats, smoked foods, balsamic, rich cheese, and dark chocolate. This is from their vintage 2014. Another one that definitely is not a hurry up and drink me kind of thing. And Paul, PA Brew News, I will try to stop over and see if I can find one of these for you. Yeah, get those roasted malts and right behind all that, you kind of notice a nice, rich, dark chocolate sweetness, and then the heat of the peppers comes on. And what's left behind is kind of like in the foreground would be the roasted malts and the dark chocolate. And hey, Shelbs, how's it going? Knuckle bump. Yeah, I'll hook you up with a treat when I'm done doing this. I'll hook you up with a treat right now, but I don't want to give you any of this. Oh, okay. If you insist. You want to try it? Huh? There you go. I'll give you a little bit. You like it? Of course you do. But like, yeah, sorry, distracted once again. Squirrel! Right as it's tailing off, up front, because, you got different sensory points on your tongue, but up front, you're getting the roasted malts and a nice dark chocolate sweetness, and in the back of your throat, which is something Heffy's used to, you are getting that the peppers on there. It is I would never say this is like a novelty thing. This is good, but if you are not a fan of hot or of any spiciness like that, this is not something that I would recommend for you. You need to be that the heat is in there. I mean, it's not like, it's just kind of it just kind of coats the back of your throat, and you get that little spiciness. But after like this, it's not like habaneros or ghost peppers or something like that where. Am I in your way? It's one of those things that just lingers for a long time, and you're like going, it's not really bringing the intensity of the flavor of the peppers with it, but it is bringing that that spiciness with it. Without having one side by side, like I said, this is, you know, pretty much dragon's milk with the peppers as far as their aging process. And I'm not exactly sure how long. Now I honestly can't even remember how long the original dragon's milk is aged in the barrels. I had one of the glass bottles, but I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, honestly, you know, I've even had the beer with the damn hot pepper in the beer, and it didn't add the level of that peppery of the peppers to the beer like this does. Yeah, and it's all that last little bit that you get it at. This would be I think this would really fit in as like a fall winter kind of a beer. If they still have a few of these, I might pick up a couple and just put one. Might put one in the cellar. Why did I just instantly think of Travis when I said that? And a little bit of that, what you're getting with the peppers, also could be the 11% of alcohol too. Obviously, on alcohol, you're gonna kind of get that little bit of that burning or warming sensation, and then it's gonna pretty much dissipate. Where this kind of stays behind. I kind of think the two of them are kind of right in there at the same time. Again, another one that's just look at that milkshake. All that alcohol just is going. Yeah, I'm hanging on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that chocolate spicy right at the end. Definitely one of the most intense for the spiciness of any beer I've had that basically, you know, bragged that it was you know, made with some form of a cayenne or a pepper or something. So where do I put this on the E scale? This is I would put this in more of a fairly unique category, and I realize there's probably going to be quite a percentage of people that won't even want to give this a try because you're not going to, you know, like or want something that's kind of spicy. Me personally, I'm really digging this. I'm going to give this a 10 on the E scale. But like I said, it kind of gets that little, you know, yeah, but very well done, and really liking this. Now, let's see if I can find a couple more of them. Oh yeah. This would have been a good beer to have with like some spicy chorizo, hot Italian, something like that grilled. What should we look at tomorrow? That's an excellent question. Speaking of Hefe, why don't we just listen to eating meat? Are you hovering?
Are you still doing your brew review? You bring it all the way upstairs. You talk loud.
Okay, tomorrow, Tenya Creek Brewery, Las Vegas, Nevada. Monsoon. It's an IPA, 8.5%, and this is from Heffy67. Why would I choose pink? So, never mind. Of course, when I looked at these, they all look very unique, and I inquired with him as which ones that he liked, and he hasn't had any of them yet. So I am 100% the guinea pig. You aren't seeing something. Yes, this is a dancer riding a white tiger through the flooded streets of Las Vegas. No, it hasn't happened, but it's possible. Trust us. Enjoy the monsoon while it lasts. So let's take a look at that. Other than that, you know, if you just want a brief moment of political, because it's been kind of a while, yeah, we with the Obama administration, illegally, of course, but what does he give a shit? Because he is the King Obama and doesn't need, you know, anybody. You know, the laws are beyond him, and we as a people have been so pussified that you know, remember the days. You know, look at what got Nixon. Look what got Nixon thrown out of office. Some wiretapping. And look at what the Obama administration has had take place in the since he took office. But yeah, so evidently over the weekend we did an exchange with prisoners. We gave up the top group of the people that we believe will turn around and kill more Americans in exchange for a soldier being regarded by his brothers as a traitor. Now, just for a minute, just hang with me. I know this isn't even going to sound believable coming from me, but being that I watch a lot of, you know, shit and subscribe to a lot of conspiracy stuff, you know, it's Ray, my brother, would know. But you know, maybe, just maybe, if we want to give him, that being Obama, with 962 days left of the worst administration in American history. I feel sorry for whoever who has to come in and clean up the shithole after this piece of shit is gone. Probably have to redecorate the White House, because I'm sure all the, you know, the ashtrays and lamps and paintings and rugs and shit will be gone. But just for a second, maybe this guy is not who we think he is, and he is an asset, and he is worth trading for a whole bunch of people that will go back and do what they need to kill Americans. Because I realize, you know, especially, I'm sorry, but I don't really give a fuck if you're some dumb ass liberal Democrat that happened to run across this video, and you know, you can do what you people do and chicken shit, hit the dislike button and move on. You know, it's the mentality of the liberal side. I probably should just stop before I completely. I just don't quite understand the logic behind releasing people that are regarded as some of the most dangerous people that we have captured, and let them go. Because if you think for a moment, you liberals, because the people that are my friends already know this, that these people ever want to hug hug it out and just make it work. No, these people's religion is based on either you are, well, you don't become them. You either already are them, and then they just kind of like insects, they just come in and take over. Like right here, in my own state. I've got a couple people that I personally really care about that just don't even understand this concept. The Muslim bullshit that's going on, Subway's not selling bacon and Target accommodating them. Me, be like, our grandparents came to this country to become Americans and they were proud of it. This group of fucking losers is coming to our country to push us out and take over. I mean, my grandparents didn't come here and say, okay, you are all going to be Irish. No. They were proud to be Americans. They were proud to become American citizens. And then anybody... What? Yeah, I should get her going on this.
Get me going on what?
Oh, she just got home, and so we haven't even talked about this. Oh, Obama traded, was it 5 of some of the most dangerous...
I heard that it was the topic of discussion today at work.
For an American soldier who is being regarded by his own brothers as a traitor. So we just gave them back 5 people that will, if they don't at least try, which they will probably succeed in killing Americans. We gave the enemy back tools to kill and harm us in exchange for someone who is being regarded by his own brothers as a traitor. So, meanwhile...
Soldier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that part. I just heard the rant about the 5 dudes that are going back to...
Some of this soldier's own people in his own company said that he abandoned his post and disappeared. I mean, it'd be different. Like for instance, we have a decorated Marine who took the wrong turn while moving and ended up in Mexico with all of his possessions, and some of those were firearms and ammunition, and now he's in prison, and the Obama administration doesn't give a flying fuck about him, but we just traded 5 of the most dangerous people against America for someone being regarded as a traitor.
I'll say it once again. The whole system needs an enema, and 2, all the evil people need to go away.
I think you said it the first time the exact same way. You guys that know me, I've made this comment before. Sometimes if you were to actually voice your opinion, the Secret Service would show up at your house and have a conversation with you. But let's just say that you guys that know who Tom Clancy is and have read his books, Tom Clancy's book, Debt of Honor, is exactly how I wouldn't mind seeing it go. So,
I would like to see it go like the movie that we just watched, where the computer system made a whole hit list.
Oh, Eagle Eye, that was another one. If you guys that haven't seen Eagle Eye, it's been out long enough that this shouldn't be a, I'm sorry, Eric's about to give it all away. Basically, the premise is a very, very smart computer, which is part of our
Big Brother watching
intelligence gathering thing, probably very similar to what we probably actually do have. Has kind of a conflict and goes a little awry, well maybe not, depending on how you look at it, and decides, was it 10 people? A list of 12 people that are to be terminated.
Maybe more.
And basically it starts off with the President of the United States and rolls down.
See?
Which is, you know, that's
That computer had the right idea.
yeah, it was
Give it an enema.
that was a damn it's just start over.
Done. Start over.
Okay, I don't want this video to be too long. Heffy, thanks a lot for the
Oh my God.
thanks so.
Shut up.
Those are nice, huh?
Okay.
I understand that they're used. Here, smell them.
I'll do that.
Actually, they kind of smell like beer right now. Kind of couldn't find anything to. Never mind. Just watch the video. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll take a look at Monsoon that Heffy sent. And again, thank you, Heffy67, for the used boxers. And thank you, New York Half-Ass Prepper, for all the unpronounceable beer. And the...
Did you show my shot glass that I bought you?
Oh, good. No.
You did you? You forgot.
I had it out.
Oh boy. Score half a point for that.
You guys saw the
bubby glass.
the booby glass that Glock guy sent me, William. So she, and in response to that, well, she was out the other day. She picked me up a shot glass. Even as
It has a butt on it. Well, I'm just saying.
oh, and evidently I put parts from the Mossberg in there.
Oh, don't lose that.
So yeah, there we go. Okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good Monday.
Was that really necessary?
One to Birdman likes them.
Nice thing coming out the other end.